Okay. Modern, what do you need? Slam Kragnos against the tower.
Is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Good.
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room atop of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion likely to be problematic.
Modern.
Morton, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility.
Modern, no.
Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
You're crazy, Morton. But you're a hell of a scientist.
Glad you realize it. Why I had to be here. Someone
Goodbye,
else
friend.
might have gotten it wrong.
Can we not get a shuttle in? Shepard, run. Shepard, run. Seriously. Everyone gets a hero moment.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
I studied species Turian, a saurian, and Batarian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Good job, Modern. You'll be remembered.
My science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
Classic menu music. He did it. Like he promised. Like he wanted.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophages reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done, and know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
That's a nice touch.
Hell of a thing you just pulled
Pathfinder.
off, Commander. Curing the genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex
Yeah.
has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them.
We don't.
Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth.
Thank you.
May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Well, we all know what's coming now, right? I hate these bits. Like, not because they're bad, especially after Morden. I can't even sprint properly.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Go get her. This is holding you back.
That's not what happened. Caden didn't say that line. We didn't go and get Ash. Ash had the bomb. Minor details. Big changes to what actually happened. Throws me out of the moment, which isn't a bad thing because he's heartbreaking. I got it wrong, alright? I was focused on what was being said. Or did he say that and I'm wrong? I'm remembering it wrong. Where'd that brat go? There's a bench over there, it might be over there. Because we go off... But maybe I don't remember. Where'd that kid go? Oh, he's over there. You can see how I'd miss him with all these butterflies flying around. Oh, it's not butterflies, is it? It's Ash. I actually think part of this is fictitious. It's made up. Just to lay on the emotions. It is harrowing. Just harrowing.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
It's true.
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
We have a message.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not
Don't
much
give
anyone
me
can
shit
do
on
about it
that.
now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Why bring this to me? Put Citadel security on it.
You are a human and relatively neutral politically. Your backing would help me ease through... Well, let's not speak of it now. Come to the Citadel and grant me a moment of your time. You may find it interesting. Valorn out.
Sure.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us.
Oh, yeah.
And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful. And violent.
Yeah.
Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight.
Nice.
The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Good.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Good.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score.
Not good.
They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise...
Yeah.
This won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Surkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Yeah, it is.
Just the ones who can threaten them. What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
No, they should have been friendlier.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
It's getting bad out there. Getting very bad out there. Garrus in here now? Or is he still calibrating the guns? Still calibrating the guns, isn't he? We got some new stuff. Let's go check out our armory.
Bethany, you see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
She's not wrong.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Of course he has. Actually, we haven't lost anything, have we? No. Oh my god, how many? My project from Liara. Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? How do I trigger that? The ANN on Reaper. Feros, a group of colonists on Feros have mounted a defense against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. Informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, have repelled initial Reaper landing attempts and leveled the of wartime competence, more common with seasoned platoons. They're probably still hive-mindy. The colonies have using improvised weapons, excuse me, as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Lisbeth Bainham said. We survived worse, and we know how to fight together. Hive mind. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before even more Reaper forces arrive. Good. Shiala. Remember Shiala, the consort? Dear Commander Shepard. Oh no. Shiala was Zeus Hope, wasn't she? We helped in 2. Yes. I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now. I can't confirm that. But the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level we're still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I then went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall. My connection to the people at Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps most colonists should separate for their own safety. With one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We're leaving Feros soon, and when the time comes, we will fight for you. General Corinthus? When you first arrive on Menae, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off from one of our best generals. Flying off with one of our okay. He's not the general guy. Flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters work together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I'm impressed. You brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palvan might be saved after all. Great respect, General Corinthus. Making babies. Of course Rex titles it Making Babies. Shepard, Making babies again will be fun. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us, and I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Caelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. And then the Dalatras. Dalatras Linron. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tachanka. As I thought I made myself clear, curing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. Not so. Well, I don't think so. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. Yeah, she's gonna be a problem. But we have Zeus Hope, so we can call the R up. Let's call the R up then. No, we still just have the 4. We have the Death Mask. Boosts melee. You don't have the one that I want. So we're not doing anything. See what Liara wants.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit?
Sure.
I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But
Smart.
There's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing.
That's true.
I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
He's not the kind who would want something made up about him. Just be honest.
Put down the truth. Good, bad, don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars. Everything
this game does, up to so close to the end is just, like, whichever choice you choose, it is just perfect. There's so much care, so much attention. There's no messing around. There's no real filler. Little scenes like that, little moments with the crew that you've spent, at this point, 5 years with. I quite like this. I'm going to bump that up to 5 because I like it. That'll do for now. Okay. What if I do that? It's still good. Does increase it by 20. Wow, do you see what that did to the barrel? Oh, yeah, hold on. It is quite light. I'm gonna hold off on that though. Yeah, that'll do. I'm enjoying the face-in. Have we missed anything? I don't know if I want to buy that. I might buy that. The Cerberus Harrier is a Cerberus modified Mattock rifle. Fires fully automatic. The gun stays on target but delivers significantly less punch per round. Then I'll just use something else. The Paladin is nice as well. Paladin is a variant of the Carnifex. While it has a smaller clip, its shots are unquestionably more powerful. Smaller clip is a problem. I think it's a 3 or 4 round clip. That's a problem. And I know you can extend it, but it is a problem. Black Widow's nice as well. Though I'm not seeing anything new. I'll take that. Oh no, there's yeah, because I don't know when I'll next be at the hospital. I'll take that. Presbyterian State. I might buy the Cerberus SMG as well. I've done that. Let's see where we're at. They've just mentioned Irun, so we can probably head that way and get that done. We can still find all this stuff. We still have the DLCs to do. Pretty sure we did that. Now we just need to return to Barlavon. We need to do the Cerberus fighter base and then we're back to the Citadel about Udina. We did do that. Yeah, we did. Okay.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Sure. What's going on, Chief?
EDI doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before EDI even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, EDI agrees with me.
EDI's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? EDI agrees with me.
But unlike EDI, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that.
This is
when
interesting.
Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
Edie can direct
I agree with
Normandy
Adams.
her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Yeah.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle, at the same moment the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
Okay.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Sure.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Easy enough.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Nice little nod. Very nice little nod. Okay, maybe we're going to the Citadel sooner than I thought.